Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday afternoon, August 24th. We are looking at window traders, market profile of ES and SPY. So pretty blah day. I had an okay day, made money on all my trades, but certainly I'm not retiring on what I made today. I think I called the market well today. A little ticked off at how the short-term traders in G period kind of distorted things, and we'll go over that in a moment. I thought we had a chance to take out yesterday's high and finally put us into balance on the daily. That didn't happen. Russell with a chance. Russell took out yesterday's low and yesterday's high. Chance for an outside day up. They don't get it. They end 9 wide with an afternoon pullback in G. Triple Qs still one-time framing down the daily, as are we in the ES and SPY. I is an afternoon pullback for them with 10 wide. Again, I don't count N. That's why I'm saying 10. Now for us and ES, right? For ES and SPY. We end 9 wide, believe it or not, as we came in late in M period. We have horrendous volume. We have an afternoon pullback in I. Horrendous volume. 42 million on the tape right now. So in A period, twice, after we made a new low on the day, I said, if we get above the opening, we should go back to that very wide POC. Really thought we would. So twice I took longs above the opening A, but they didn't get much, took them off. I made money, but nothing really. And then they finally went. B period finally does get that POC. I actually shorted B because when B popped up, I'm like, there's no way I think we're going to go trend. Now, we did go trend, but the short I took worked because it pulled back initially. In C period, when we came down, now I took a 1 lot long of the mini in the middle of singles. I took a 2 lot when they filled the singles. It went up initially, took one of them off, came back in, put one on, and then I took what did I do? Where did I add? When C came in, I added. I had at least, I think it was a 5 lot at VWAP at the time, and it went back up, and I got paid. I did okay on that. G period. Now, here's what ticked me off. When G period came in, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. There were no singles in B. Or were there? No, there were, but yeah. No, there were, but they didn't hold as long. G period, when I bought inside the middle of the singles, added at B, and then when it came in, I'm like, I'm looking for an afternoon pullback. Actually took a 6 lot. I got long 9 of the mini. Forgot where I bought the 6 lot. Now, it went up enough where I didn't get hurt, and I actually made money overall in the whole trade, but not a lot. But I was glad I got out of it because H and I continued to go down. Here's what kind of shook me out of wanting to go long again in H and I. Value in G got raised to overlap into higher. And when it flushed out, it went to unchanged again. Plus POC, which I thought had a chance to get raised at F's low, got back to where we were down here at half back. So that threw me for a loop. I'm like, well, the next long I'll look for is maybe against the opening. Obviously, that didn't happen. I missed a J in short the first time against H's high and B's high. I was looking for a possible afternoon rally high now. That rolled over. I didn't get that. I did take one short in L that paid me at value high. I was ready to add a 5 lot right below G's high, but it didn't happen in L. It did come in. I made a couple of points, and I wasn't going to do it in M. And then we ended up coming all the way back and getting POC. So again, I think I saw the day okay. It took longer to develop. Had an okay day. Hey, look, any day that's green, I'm happy with. As far as destinations, right, on these days, you play to make small, to make big when the day really moves. 415.11 is today's high in SPY. 415.42 daily high, and then you should have the other ones above that. For the downside, we do end 9 wide at M's low, 413.36. Afternoon pullback low, 412.47 I's low, and today's low, 411. I'm sorry, and then yesterday's low. No, today's low, 411.39. For the ES, we have today's high of 58.50, and then you have 61.75 daily high, 65.50 afternoon rally high from August 22nd. And on the downside, we have 9 wide at 41.41. Our afternoon pullback low at 32, and today's low of 21.25, and then 41.13, which is a weekly low and poor low. And then just quickly on the chart, just going to show you the daily. So the monthly's up, weekly's balanced, the daily's down. Now here's what I tried to tell somebody late in the room. We were talking today. Obviously, we had two gaps the first 2 days that we one time frame down. Now the last 2 days we haven't gotten much below the previous day's low. But that doesn't stop the daily from being down. Some people might call this balance, and that's fine. For me to come into balance, we need to take out today's high. So is the trend slowing and the sell is drying up where we might take out today's high and come into a 4-day balance? That's very possible. So if they take out tomorrow's high, I'll call it that. On the flip side, if we take out today's low again, it's still down. Is Jackson Hole going to provide some clarity to this situation? Probably, but it might not be tomorrow. It might not be until Friday. So anyway, hope you had a good day trading. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Have a good evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.